Hello class 7 students. The other day we had started this chapter Lincoln and the Dying Soldier, and we had already read that he was a very humble person. Humble person means one who is not proud about himself, and we can understand that he was none other than the President of United States of America, but still he was a very humble person. And today we are going to read one of the stories about his humility. Um, President Abraham Lincoln often visited hospitals to talk with soldiers wounded during the Civil War in America. Once, while on such visit, the doctor in the hospital told him about a young and courageous soldier who was near his death. Abraham Lincoln went over to the soldier's room and stood at his bedside. So, though he was the President of the United States, but still he thought that it was his duty to, go to the hospitals and see for himself what are the what was the condition, in what condition the soldiers were, whatever bit he could do for those people, those wounded or the dying soldiers in that way. So once when he went to the hospital, the doctor informed him that there is a soldier who is very young, but at the same time he is very brave and courageous. But the sad part is that he is very badly injured and he won't live long. So when Abraham Lincoln heard about this, immediately he went to see that soldier. And why? Because he knew that very few hours were left for that person, so he wanted to do whatever he could for that dying person. "Is there anything I can do for you?" asked the president. Though he was a president, but still he wanted to help that dying soldier. The soldier obviously did not recognize Lincoln, and with some effort he was able to whisper, "Would you please write a letter to my mother?" The president immediately asked for a pen and a piece of paper, and he carefully began to write down what the young man was able to say. So the soldier was in great pain, and so he was. It was quite natural that he was not able to recognize that the president of the country was standing beside him. So he said that he somehow managed to say that if you don't mind, can you please write a letter to my mother? And Abraham Lincoln immediately wanted to help that person and asked for a piece of paper and a pen. And he started writing whatever the soldier could manage to say. And what did the soldier say? "My dearest mother," whispered the young man, "my body became the target of several bullets when I was performing my duty. I'm afraid I'm not going to recover. Don't grieve too much for me. Please, kiss Mary and John for me. May God bless you and Father." So, what the person said was that, "Dear mother, I have been injured in the battlefield, not only injured, badly injured. I have received several bullet wounds, and I'm afraid that I won't live long. I will die very soon. But please don't grieve for me, because whatever I've done it for the it's part of my duty as a soldier, and I've done it for my country." And he also said, "Kiss Mary and John, who were the family members." And he also said that, "May the Almighty shower His blessings on both of you, you and Father." The soldier was too weak to continue, so Lincoln signed the letter for him and added, "Written for your son by Abraham Lincoln." So this dying soldier could not proceed any longer, and so Lincoln just signed the letter. Said that no, it is the letter is from your son, but written by Abraham Lincoln. The young man requested to see the note and asked with astonishment when he discovered who had written it, "Are you really the president?" So when Lincoln finished writing and when he signed it, the man wanted to see it for once, what was written in the letter. So when he saw written by Abraham Lincoln, he said that, "Are you really the president? Is the president standing beside me?" Because it's a great honor, right? "Yes, I am," Lincoln replied quietly. Then he asked if there was anything else I could do. So he just said, "Yes, I'm the president, but is there anything else, anything more that I could do for you?" "Would you please hold my hand?" the soldier asked. "It will help to see me through to the end." So since you're the president, can I just hold you? Can you just hold my hand till I die? Because holding the hand of the president and dying would be the greatest honor for me. So could you do that for me? That will help me have a peaceful death. In that small room, the tall president took the boy's hand in his hand and spoke warm words of encouragement until death came. So Lincoln held the hand of this dying soldier, and he went on talking, encouraged this soldier as much as he could, till at one point of time the soldier died. You see, humility is a great virtue. Humility is a great virtue, means great quality. This quality enables us to discover the shortcomings in ourselves and realize that we are not perfect. That is, we should all be humble. We should not be no matter what we are, we should never be proud and think ourselves superior than others. A noble person who is eager to serve others must possess this important quality. So a person who is truly noble will always be humble. People who are humble are always ready to do anything required of them. So humble people are always ready to help others. They never consider themselves too good for any task. Too good for any task means they never consider any kind of work to be below their dignity. Like generally, we know that people who are of high status, they have a different way of living. So they will never, be helping people or doing such things is not expected of them in that way. But if they are truly true people, they will definitely do that. And we have many such examples of great people who who are very famous, but they are always ready to help. They have helped people. They never consider themselves too good for any task. They perform their duties with joy and are careful about the needs of those whom they serve. So they are always very careful about other people, because they feel that if they can help that other person in some way, that itself would be the greatest satisfaction for them. Humble people don't become proud of their achievements. No matter how great they become, they are never proud of themselves. They don't look at other people's shortcomings and weaknesses nor do they criticize them. Yes, general tendency of people are to point out the mistakes of others, but a person who is really humble will never do that. Only selfish and ignorant people indulge in sarcastic practices. So only people who are selfish in nature, they kind of are always busy finding out the faults in others, negativity and that. So with that we come to the end of this chapter. Hope you have understood it. Thank you.